gives helping hand. Oh, respect the bit boy. There you go, man. Almost 23K. It's up. Yeah. Then mentioned you specifically and said that Rodney and Superman once again agreed to fight. The loser had to wear the underwear on the outside of the pants. So true. Didn't think of that. So no, we love you, Dean. I'm sorry. Yeah, I went off on the dude yesterday because of his little purse. You know what's sad is he was following the channel since a long time. He's been following for a year. His sister has passed away, you know, and I give him all the sons for her again right now. Her name was Rose, and I have no issues. Yesterday I went over the chart Rose, and he made some connection with her name in the chart. I don't know. I don't have time for this, everybody. I'm in the chart. I don't have the time for the people to keep it going. I'm not into it. I'm just not into it. I'm not into the emotions. I'm not into the book. I'm just not into it. I'm a chart guy. I'm into brass tacks and charts, man. I'm into getting it done. That was an iron worker. Getting it done. Talking about this thing, it was low. It was at 74 cents not too long ago. Look, it's almost up on the low. No one's even talked about it. On January 23rd, it's been a month. It's up 100%. So if this market's been dismal, yet some coins are up 100%, you have to remember that. Like, there's been some sleepers in the low, on the low, and we're gonna find them for you. 61212. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Have no fear. Crypto lifers are here. Everything's going to be all right. Taking a deep breath. Everything is going to be all right. They try to push and pull you with this fear and this war. They've been doing it for thousands of years to the masses. But every once in a while, there is one man. There's one man who can see through it all, like Neo in the Matrix. And I'm telling you right now, that one man is me. I can see right through it all. None of it bothers me. None of it has an effect on me. God put me through so much that now when I see these things, I realize what's really happening. I take a deep breath, and I am unmanipulated by the news. I am unmanipulated by the masses, and I sit nice and calm and collective, because I know these are the times that make smart, insightful men rich. These are the times that make insightful men wealthy. These are the times where the person who can see what's going on, who can see the forest through the trees, these are the times where people get very, very wealthy. Pay attention. The average person is panic selling into zero and losing. I was that man 10, 15 years ago. I'm not that man anymore, and I can teach you how not to be that person again as well. Let's jump into the charts. Let's talk about what's happening with Bitcoin. People keep buying it. Watch me buy Bitcoin live here on camera. I'm going to buy it 4 times during the live stream. I just bought $250 worth. Yesterday, I bought $800. You'd be like, oh, that's nothing. You're not aware yet. But imagine buying $800 every other day for the last 50 days. How much would you have then? You know? And look, so buying Bitcoin. Look, I bought Bitcoin in the fear yesterday when it was out of control, right? People were bugging out. I was like, I'm going to buy some right now. So this is a good idea. And look, that buys up, not a lot, but it's up $8, you know, which is 1%, you know, but this is a long-term hold. But again, $800 in Bitcoin. Just bought $250 in Bitcoin. And, you know, I'll buy another $250 worth of Bitcoin here at 35.6 real quick. Because buying Bitcoin for me is a good look, especially when there's heavy fear in the streets, heavy blood in the streets. I'm telling you right now, I am opening up the bank account and I am unloading into BTC. You can't tell me the scarcest asset in the world when it goes down and it gets super cheap. I am super excited to get down. So this is the mentality you need to have to become successful in cryptocurrency. This will change back to 12 or 13. In 8 hours, they're going to readjust this. There's no way it will stay at 23. Extreme fear. I'm guessing we're somewhere in 15, 16 area. I believe we would go down at least 8 basis points if we went down 2 yesterday, considering what's happening. Now, we have different news on the ground, okay? You know, if you go to the world news, because I'm a world guy, I go to the world news. I don't just look at what one country's telling me, even if it is my own. I love the U.S., but I go to the world news. World news is saying this. The U.S. is saying that they've invaded, all right, that they're invading. Russia's saying that there was Russian rebels who were loyals to rebel who were getting shot at and civilians who were getting hurt. And Russia said, hey, I'm going to go stabilize that region so these civilians don't get hurt anymore. I know. I'm not saying I'm on Russia's side. I have no idea whose side. I'm an American 110%. I just want to make that very, very clear. I was born in Boston, love the Freedom Trail, Paul Revere, 110%. I will defend my country till the last drop of my blood. I'm telling you that right now. An American through and through, 3rd generation American. And my loyalty to this country shall never, ever, ever even be questioned. However, I'm open-minded to believe that Putin is as loyal to Russia as I am to America. And he will do whatever it takes to keep his country whole. He is a horrible person. So, you know, they've said he's definitely tortured people. He's done whatever he had to do. Again, I'm not here to kind of go on world topics, but the idea is this, that he went there to stop Ukraine from being able to be an oppressor onto his people, which is kind of crazy, right? Also, you have to look at it this way. UN surrounding his country can make him feel uncomfortable, right? The UN just consistently hanging out. Funny, I watched a video recently too. It's like Germany wants to be in the UN, but yet they get 90% of all their oil from a Russian pipeline. If Russia's not in the UN, so if you claim to be in the UN, but you get 90% of your energy from Russia, how can you be in the UN? Doesn't make any sense to me at all, does it? So Germany's getting 90% of its oil from that pipeline. But yet, so if Russia cuts off your energy, you're done, right? I mean, think about that. But yet you're going to be an aggressor? That doesn't make any sense to me. So the UN already kind of seems a little weird, right? Something weird there. Anyway, so I don't know if we'll ever get the exact real news, everybody. I just want everyone to know that. I don't think you'll get the real story. Unless you were inside the cabinet of one of these high intelligence agencies, either in Russia or the US, I don't think you'll ever fully get the whole scope of what's happening, because there's more going on behind the scenes than the layman is known. We can't see it all.
What I will tell you is this. They use all of this to create fear in the common person's life, to create disruption, to create problems, to make you think that your life is over, that things are horrible. They are not. God is still strong. We are still strong. The earth is still here. We're all still breathing, okay? Take a deep breath. Relax, okay? They will force you to believe things that aren't true. Also, there's so much going on that we need to focus on here at home, right? People's rights are getting taken away left and right. Our people up in the north, we have to be very vigilant. As Americans who have a constitution, we have to remember to protect that constitution at all costs. At all costs. The constitution must be upheld no matter what. People's rights must be protected at all costs. At all costs. I'm telling you that right now. That's what it means to be an American. That's what it means to be loyal to America. All right? So anyway, moving forward, let's take a look at Bitcoin. Let's break it down. I just wanted to talk about they're going to manipulate you into doing what they want you to do, which is not buy Bitcoin. Trust me. They do not want you. If they wanted you buying Bitcoin today, right? If that was they would do a bunch of other things to get you to do it. Look at the last few things they tried to get you to do. Look what they did. We already know now when the government wants you to do something, what they're going to do. They're going to try very, very hard to get you to do it. So if they wanted us to buy Bitcoin, we would know. We would know by now. Joe Biden would be bringing that up every 5 seconds. Jen Psaki would be like, and again, everybody, we're telling you the way out is Bitcoin. The way out of this situation is to buy Bitcoin. And you know what's crazy? The way out of what we're in right now is to buy Bitcoin. Any government that is basically projecting its citizens to buy Bitcoin is doing a smart thing. Russia's doing that. Russia is creating a Bitcoin buy campaign. El Salvador, other countries around the world, and states even. I mean, when Colorado says it's going to take Bitcoin for taxes, that's pushing adoption. That's making people, hey, I might as well buy some Bitcoin if it goes up. Then I can pay my taxes with it. It'll feel like I never had to pay the taxes at all. Interesting. When you hold an asset that 10x's, even when you pay taxes on the 10x, you still 5x. Even if you pay 38%, fine, you like 6.5x. At that point, you've beat inflation, you've beat all the issues around, your life is smooth sailing. Bitcoin has made my life smooth sailing. I'll tell you that right now. A small investment has turned into a large investment. So I continue to buy every time we're in this shaded area. When I see Bitcoin get down in here, I continue to accumulate. We may go to 15K, we may go to 10K. Who knows? I'll keep some money on the sidelines to continue to buy. The lower we go, the bigger the buys will become. We get down to 28, those 250 buys will become 500 buys. Those 800 buys will become $1,600 buys. The closer we get to an absolute ridiculous bottom, the bigger my bank account, the more I open that wallet, baby. But I'm always waiting. I'm always ready to get in. Let's take a look at what I see happening for Bitcoin right now. I projected the idea that we may be in an inverted head and shoulder. This may be the head. Could we recover over here? And you can see this is my resistance point. Why? Because it's right there. We bounced. So it's a previous point of resistance. Also, we came back down to the bottom. It's kind of scary, but I called 34K yesterday when we were in the rising wedge. See this rising wedge here? If you're in my group, I was talking about it for days. I was like, this is a rising wedge. I said rising wedges break down 68% of the time. 68% of the time, this rising wedge will break to the downside. All right? And what happened? We got into a rising wedge. We broke to the downside. The measured move was right back to the wick where it begins. Right? The measured move of a rising wedge is where the rising wedge began. So the measured move is at 33,700. We didn't hit it exactly. We got pretty dang close, though. We got pretty dang close. Let's see how low we wick to. We would wick to about 34,285. We would not break 34K. We would get a candle to close back above 34,700. That is our new support region. And we need to get above 35,006. 35,006 is resistance. We need to remain above that here as we move up on the 1 hour. All right. Oversold on the RSI, oversold on the stochastics RSI, oversold on the stochastics RSI on the 15 and the 1 hour, suggesting that we're a little cooked here. But what do we do have? Well, we have another, what's sad to say is we have another rising wedge. Now, rising wedges, if they break out to the upside, they break out parabolically. And we're going to talk about that in a second. We're going to show you a trade that we made yesterday that boomed to the upside, did absolute big moves. And we talked about it on our weekly screen share together. Shout out to everyone who jumped into the weekly screen share. Let me forward that on into the group. You know, these are the days you got to be alive. These are the days where you really feel alive, when they really try to get you down, get you going. And when you rise up and you feel good about yourself and you feel amazing and you realize, I've made it to this point where nothing can really affect me anymore. Allah has put so much good things in my life, and I put so many things in perspective. I'm not dead right now. I didn't lose a family member. No one I know is hurting that bad, right? A couple accounts are down. We're going to be all right. Shout out to the crypto lifers out in the game. Shout out to everyone here on the live, being positive, being upbeat, realizing that positive energy is the greatest thing you can have in every single situation. Dig deep, take a deep breath, and realize we are all one, we are all together, and nothing can stop us, my friends. Nothing can stop us. I fear no man. I fear nothing. I am ready to move at the speed of light. I am ready to keep it moving. No matter what, I will not let anything get me down. Honestly, I'm actually pretty happy. I had a friend. He shorted the market at the worst time. Bitcoin pumped really hard up to 46K. He was down like, I think 10K, 5K, something bad. And you know, this dump got him all his money back, you know? So, you know what? I had a friend that was down in the dumps, and you know what? Now he's not. Now he's actually back in the zone. And you know, he got lucky. I hope he doesn't do that again. Use a stop loss next time, you freaking monkey. But, you know, at the same time, you know, I just want to put that out, you know? To every man's bad day is a good day. However, I see tweezer tops right here on the 1 hour, and we're overbought. Extremely overbought on the 1 hour. So, highly likely this is going to break down to the measured move, which is about 34,700. But then we'll double bottom here, and we shall see. So I'm looking for a short here for Bitcoin on the 1 hour and the 15 minute. We're cooked, baby. We're cooked, and we're in a rising wedge. Best case scenario is we come down, and so you're going to look at your support and resistance lines. If we don't break 34,900, we're going to be okay. If we don't break the bottom of this channel, we're also going to be okay, all right? That would then continue the idea that we're in the head that I created of the inverse head and shoulder and move to the upside. We shall see. So these are crucial levels during the day to watch, okay? And again, that's why I always make my flag, because we could flag out. If we flag out, this is for the 1 hour, that's why I'm making it longer, but if the 1 hour can flag out here or even close above this resistance point at 35,600, you can see it's a big deal. Oh, we got all the way up here, and we would wick right back from 36K. People would take their profits. Look at the 21-day moving average. That's your first rejection point once you break all moving averages. The first thing you do is you hit the 21 and usually get rejected. All right? Not a good sign. When you go back to that 4 hour, we got the death cross that I was talking about now. Look at this. There's a death cross on the 4 hour. As bad as a golden cross. The last time we had a death cross, the last few times we had death crosses, they weren't pretty. Here's the last death cross here on the 4 hour. It occurred in November. We would not get it back above the 200 until just the other day on February 4th. And that's made me happy. That made me think we were starting to make a move to the upside. You know, sad business here, but now look, giant double bottom. It still is a giant double bottom, okay? We're still holding above 34K. We didn't go to 33,000 yet for a candle close. We shall see. So there's the weekly screen share recorded. So I'm sitting where I'm at. I've got a good feeling of what's going on. They don't have me too freaked out. I'm like, okay. They're going to do what they got to do. Putin's going to do what he's going to do. We're going to find our way throughout this no matter what. Now, we get to nuclear war and try to wipe everybody out. I mean, end of the world kind of thing. I mean, I hope not, right? And that's where I turn to God, because you never know what could happen at the end of the day. Love my family, love everyone I know, and stay true, you know. Hopefully this will be a learning lesson, but likely hasn't learned just yet. No matter what, there is always someone out there who is worse off than you are. Yeah, you see what he's saying? Yeah. No matter what, there's always someone else who's worse off than you are. Always be grateful for what you do have. You are so blessed, my friend. Shout out to Rodney Robinson in the game. Appreciate you, Andrew P. Let's go for the positive energy boost. Look at the big picture, fam. Shout out to Crypto Muser in the game. Markets will recover big in the coming days. Fed now has an excuse to keep QE going. It's true. Massive orders at 34K and 33K for Bitcoin. Crypto Lifer is a way out. Bitcoin is a way out. Jesus is a way out. Shout out to Edmund Coleman. I love you. Appreciate you comparing me to Jesus there, though. That's or Bitcoin. I mean, Bitcoin and Jesus, two big things. I wouldn't even compare Bitcoin to Jesus. Jesus is his own thing. Jesus is king. They're trying to seize Chernobyl. Is that really true, man? Come on. Why would they seize Chernobyl? Hey, let's get real. Hit the like button. What's not to like? Accurate, consider. Live coverage every day. Well, maybe they're trying to seize Chernobyl because they're afraid of what the other people might do to it. You ever think about that? You ever think Russia's trying to protect its people more than anything else? Is Bitcoin failing the first real-world test? Is Bitcoin failing the first real test at the most critical time in history? If Bitcoin won't hold here and react better than gold, Bitcoin is busted. They need to... Oh, you're so funny, man. Dude, you're talking about an asset that should never have gotten to 50, 60,000. Bitcoin's solid, man. 10 years ago, dude, Bitcoin's beat up on gold, man. Come on. Bitcoin was a better risk asset when there was no risk going on at all. Dude, come on. Bitcoin went from $0 all the way to $10 while gold was sitting pretty. Dude, I'm sorry, my man. I love you, but like, you don't get it. If Bitcoin failing the first... I just laugh at that. I have nothing to say. Because it's such an ignorant statement. I just have nothing to say about it. I can't even... I won't even respond. Like, it's just... I may have thought like that years ago when I didn't fully understand Bitcoin. And my 1 and 3-year-old boys keeping me extra busy this morning, early in California. Shout out to Milton Broski. Jump on in. Your spiritual nature is what draws me to you, lifer. I love you, man. Shout out to Edmund Coleman, man. I love you too, brother. Much respect to you. A Russian scientist made the periodic table. Russians know chemistry. Russians know radioactive material. There you go, man. Huge child trafficking network in Ukraine. Putin destroy. Wow, look what he just said. Wow. I'm going to leave that alone. But again, there's more going on behind the scenes. See what I'm saying? There's more going on behind the scenes. Believe in God. Believe in faith. Have faith. Let us keep our heads up. Lifer, amazing screen share yesterday. Many thanks again. Wow, thank you so much for the 20 beans, man. You're the man, dude. Much respect to you. Much respect to you, to the 20 rupees lister 333. Crypto will recover far quicker than the stocks. Gold wants humans to protest peacefully. God wants humans to protest peacefully worldwide for world global peace. God can't force world global peace upon humans. He wants the humans race to do this for themselves. The market is pricing Bitcoin only as tech yet, not commodity. The charts will show the flip. EU trying to ban proof of work. No one talking about that. See what I'm saying? Did you all hit that like button? Bitcoin can do it with the way it can do the way it goes. Bitcoin can do it with the way it can do the way it goes. Bitcoin was first when it goes through and can do. Bridger Logan, I would love to know what you're saying, but you know what? I think I get it. Thank you for the $5 super chat. You're the man, dude. You're the man. Much respect to you and yours. Let's get back into the charts for a split second. So we have an inverted head and shoulder projected. We have a rising wedge in the 1 hour that doesn't look pretty. Highly likely, 68% chance this will break to the downside, just as the bigger one did. And we came down. We see an indecisive doji battling it through right now. Let's look at the 15-minute. Is also overbought, pointing to the downside. I have a flag drawn. If we can stay in the flag, all will be well. And we can push up to the upside and break out of this rising wedge. However, it's highly likely we break to the downside. Let's take a look at the short, like BTC 3S, and see how the short looks. Let's take a look at the short and juxtapose the short. I am live every day from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m., Monday through Friday. I am live right now, man. I'll talk to you at 12 o'clock. My friend just called me. I'm like, I now know you don't watch my show. I've known him since I was like 8 years old, but hey, a lot of people are busy. He also may have just had a kid, so I think he's super busy right now. Let's take a look at this. But I just answered the phone and I just kept talking. So that's what he heard on the phone. He's like, oh yeah, this guy goes live every day. I'm not a normal person. I can't answer the phone whenever I want. It doesn't work like that anymore. Isn't that crazy? Like there's 2 hours a day where I just will not answer the phone. Won't happen. I used to be able to answer the phone whenever I wanted. I mean, I guess, yeah, even when I was at work, I would just walk out and answer the phone. I was never one that would actually be like, oh, I'm at work right now. I'd be like, nah, I'd look around and be like, yeah, I'm going to go walk out and talk on the phone. Because I'm at work. You know what I'm saying? Do as much personal stuff as you can at work. I mean, that's, you know, that's how you become a business owner. Use work to do everything. I use their computers. I use their time. I'm telling you right now, I used every job I had to get ahead. I'm telling you right now. Oh my God. And some days I felt guilty because they'd have a program and I'm like, man, I should have used that program more. Like I should have used that 3D program more. I should have taught myself 3D and used that $7,000 program because I was in TV and I was using all these awesome computers and I would use them to get it in. So look, the Bitcoin short looks nice. It's in a bit of a flag, bumping up to the upside. I like what it's doing. It looks pretty to me. Let's take a look at a long tool here. This looks like we could short Bitcoin again for the day. Doesn't say it's going to go lower than 34, but that could bring it back or to like 34.7, 34.6, and our short would complete. So this is what I do. I juxtapose, and look, there's a resistance. We came back for a little support on a wick there. We're holding nicely. I like what I'm seeing here for Bitcoin short. 21% gains coming. So what I do there is you juxtapose another coin that could give you even more. So look, now we're going to look at a phantom short, which is sad. I hate shorting phantom, but I've been shorting the same coins. I like to get into a groove with an asset, and I've been playing Phantom 3S and Phantom 3L and just going back and forth doing my thing. So we look at this. Rounded tops aren't, are kind of, that's a rounded top. That doesn't look as nice as the Bitcoin chart, which is funny. Isn't that interesting? It's weird. Yeah, I guess if you zoomed in on them, though, I guess they're somewhat similar. So this is what we got to make here is another flag here for Phantom. Could be a double top, though. To me, it looks like an inverted Adam and Eve, doesn't it? Look. Adam and Eve, double bottom, inverted Adam and Eve, which would break to the upside. That would break to the downside. That's interesting. I will heed this. The 4-hour wants to, we're getting overbought. You see that? And we're already starting to kind of come down on the 4-hour. And we tweezer topped on the 4-hour. And we're curving. So if you do try to make a smaller trade, it's a small trade. Like this will be a little scalp. Bitcoin might pump up a little bit and come down. This is a good sign that Bitcoin's done dumping because we tweezer topped here and the shorts should start dumping to the downside at 36. So if you play, and this might confuse a beginner because you're like, well, you just put it long out on the 1-hour. Yeah, I mean, these are smaller time frames. So the 1-hour might give you a push to the upside. But again, just watch it closely. All right. So some indecision because the 4-hour does tell you that we're about to have a massive dump to the downside. And what will happen is this. If the 4-hour will keep dumping, let me teach you. So the 4-hour candles will close and the 4-hour will keep dumping until it hits the 21. Usually that's what we're going to see. And then on top of that, what will happen is, so we'll just oscillate up a little bit and then oscillate down, oscillate up and oscillate down. And the 1-hour will just do this, but the 4-hour trend will be taken over. You get it? So that's how it works. I want you to understand how the 1-hour juxtaposes. So look, I'll flip this to Bitcoin. Even Bitcoin 3S if you want. And I'll change it to the 4-hour. And you can see how, look, this is oscillating down, and the 1-hour is oscillating inside of it. You see that? This may tell you this trade actually may not play out based on the 4-hour. You see that? I actually may not take this trade now that I did more analysis. You get it? Because I'm like, I'm juxtaposing a bigger time frame with a smaller time frame. What I'm teaching you is so much more than TA right now. I'm teaching how to juxtapose two charts. I'm teaching how to use TradingView and use this tool where you can either split them sideways or split them lateral. Lateral's hard for me. It's just too much information. I need to see them side by side vertically. Then I can see each setup, right? It makes more sense to me. Bitcoin will always have who will be able to collect those who give it to who. Bitcoin will always have who will be able to collect those who give it to when it gives those. Oh man, it comes down to it together. I still can't. We love you, man. We love you, Bridger. I know what you. I think I know what you mean. I think we can get something out of that. Just smile and DCA, baby. We'll give your thoughts regarding the bearish div on the monthly chart. God bless. I mean, there was bearish divergence on the monthly a long time ago. What are you talking about? Like, that's crazy. Like, you bring that up now? That's insanity. I love you, man. Thank you for the super chat, Crypto Sam. The bearish div was a long time ago. We already talked about this. We went over this in depth. Actually, if you follow me, I highly suggest you follow me. I'm the remote chief here. You can't change your name once you're here. Maybe I can if I talk to someone. I'll have to figure this out. But I'm the remote chief because I wasn't the crypto lifer when I started trading and charting. And if you watch our group and see what we're seeing here, look, Bitcoin cup and handle on the weekly. But I was suggesting that we had bearish divergence here. And this is on November 21st. All right, so on November 21st, I showed you the bearish div, swing up to swing up. The monthly was pushing down, and it was like, man, we're going to come down. Now, I thought we might only get down to 52, but again, I already was projecting that we were going to go into a falling wedge because you got to touch the 21-day moving average. I know that, and that was what was occurring. So if you were in my trading group, you knew we were going to have a dump. Like, we all were kind of ready for this one. We've just been waiting for the bottom. We've just been like, all right, we'll find the bottom on this one. And we've been trying to, attempting, waiting patiently to find the bottom. All right. Right here, too, look, there's bearish divergence here, which tells you that, and that's kind of why you started to move down. Look, swing up to swing up. And you have swing down to swing down here on the RSI, which tells you that price action will fall down on the short for Bitcoin, and that's what happened. Right? Can we get a little pump? We may. Indecisive nature. To me, it looks better to watch the 1 hour reset. So I would watch the 1 hour. This is what I would do personally. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. You do whatever makes you happy. But I'd let these 1 hours in the 15-minute reset. Okay? You can see that we formed an ascending triangle, which is a bilateral pattern, which is a 50-50 breakout. 50% we break back up to 37.4, or we break back down. What you can do here is you can right-click this, you can clone it. You grab that clone, you swing the clone down. And there you have it, ready to rock, okay? There you have it, ready to rock. Bang. Measured moves here and here and here. So we're looking at this. We are breaching this trend, and we're poking out. I'd love to see this continue to the upside and breach. Breach, baby, breach. And this is a big resistance point that I want to see us break above, all right? So watching Bitcoin in this ascending triangle, 50% chance of a break to the upside. So far, so good. It is breaking up. However, we're very high in the oscillators. Very high on the oscillators. Overbought on almost every single time frame. 7 minute has a little more juice. Can you give us? 7 minutes got a little more juice, baby. 7 minutes a funny time frame. I've seen it give me some little secret moves and momentum that I never saw anywhere else. I love you for teaching us the tricks. Love the split screen view. Anytime, man. Exactly, Jose. Invasion crash, then markets go parabolic. Welcome in Holly. Because the invasion's the worst thing everyone's waiting for. Then that happens and everyone's like, oh, that was it? Oh, that's all? Okay. And also, he's stabilizing the reason. He's even saying he's invading. He's doing a special mission. Let's let the dust settle. Let's let things kind of fall through. I did not get the 7 minute from Jason Casper. Honestly, one day I was watching Crypto Face and he was trading the 7 minute, and I tried it. It was like 2 years ago. And I threw it on as one of my charts because I trade the 15, and it's like halfway through the 15. So that's how I got it. Everything is looking great to buy. Russian market got rugged. Yeah, the Russian market did look like it got rugged. It's crazy. They're putting Central Bank of Russia is printing out money too to try to stabilize. Look at the Dow. Look at it opening at 32,000. Amazing. Down 652 points on the Dow Jones Industrial. Let's take a look at this. Now, we talked about the Dow being in this rising wedge here. Also, look, we showed you this yesterday, didn't we? This is crazy because, look, before this, I showed you a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder, and I had the measured move with the Dow going to 31,000. So, we were ready for this. Isn't this crazy? Show me the charts and I'll show you the news. The charts went an inverted head and shoulder and said they would dump. Kind of crazy, right? Then the news came out. Somehow, the human vibrations are hidden in the charts. We're all psychic, so we all knew that Russia was going to come out and do this. I'm telling you right now, the human brain is psychic, even if you don't know you're psychic. We're connected to the ethereal space of space and time. We all know all knowledge. We're just unable to finally get there through the pineal gland. I know I may be blowing your mind, but I'm telling you right now. And once you tap into all unknown knowledge, you can continue to change your reality in ways you would never think possible. I've been studying this for years and years and years. Nikola Tesla put me on. I started getting into Edgar Casey. Edgar Casey will change your life. And Ed Lead Scalene. These three people, Ed Lead Scalene. Look up Ed Lead Scalene. Excuse me, so sorry. I've been burping lately on the live. It's like the third time this week. But look up Ed Lead Scalene. He'd blow your mind, man. He was a Russian. No, wait. No. Yeah. He wasn't a Russian Empire immigrant. I mean, he was from Latvia. He was a Latvian dude. But look, Ed Lead Scalene, born in 1887, died in 1951. I'm telling you right now, this man will change your life if you know what I'm saying right here. Look what he did. He's an immigrant. He was in a Russian Empire immigrant to the United States and a self-taught engineer who single-handedly built Coral Castle in Florida. Coral Castle is this amazing place. Look at this, which it's made up. It's in Coral Castle. This is insane. If you look up Coral Castle, it's a oolite limestone structure created by a Latvian-American eccentric Edward Leeds Scalene. It is located in unincorporated territory of Miami-Dade County, Florida, between the cities of Homestead and Leisure City. The structure comprises numerous megalithic stones, mostly limestone formed from coral, each weighing several tons. It is currently a privately operated tourist attraction. Coral Castle is noted for legends surrounding its creation that claim it was built single-handedly by Leeds Scalene using reverse magnetism or supernatural abilities to move the cave's numerous stones, each weighing many tons. He was able to use and he carved this stuff too. Unreal what he did. There's the rings of Saturn. I mean, this place will blow your mind. It'll absolutely blow your mind. It really will. If you ever get a chance to go there in Florida, I highly suggest you check out Coral Castle, Ed Leeds Scalene. All right? I won't get in anymore, but he knew magnetism. He knew so much. And he has a book, My Sweet 16. You can find it and get it. It'll blow your mind. No, a book for every house. A book for every living room or something it's called. A book for every home. He had a solar hot tub. He built it for his dead wife. Yeah, Dade County, boom, born and raised. Stack McChange. My man. Crazy. Saw the Ancient Aliens episode on that. Man, Sam, this is why I love you, brother. You get the spiritual side of things. How do you change the right side time frame with the split window? How do you change the right side time frame? You just change the time frame when you're on it. Like, look. So I split screen. But look, we suggested the Dow would drop all the way to 31,000. We went to 32.5. Is that the end of the pain? I mean, the 4 hours extremely overbought. The 1 hour is extremely oversold. I'm sorry, oversold. The daily, extremely oversold. The 3-day, extremely oversold. The 5-day, extremely oversold. The weekly, extremely oversold. The 2-week, extremely oversold. The monthly, still in momentum. Trying to turn bearish right now, though, which isn't a good look. All right. Oh, look at that. A whole month. A bearish engulfing candle on the monthly. However, we had one of those right there, and we would just eat it right up. So, last time we had a bearish engulfing candle actually was a good sign. We would pump to the upside. The Dow Jones Industrial, extremely beat down on the bigger time frames. The 2-week wants to rip. Like, look at it. The last time we were low here, boom. Last time we were low here, boom. Low here, boom. It tends not to hang out like crypto. It tends to kind of reverse pretty fast. So this looks like a beautiful bottom for Bitcoin. I mean, for the Dow Jones, in my humble opinion. Great time. You know, and again, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I do and say here is financial advice. Please get yourself a financial advisor and do your own due diligence before getting into any coin, trade, or project, no matter what it is. Let's look at the dollar index. The dollar pumping out of the diamond that I had drawn for a long time. It boosted out of the diamond, which is interesting. Boom, boom, boom. Came in, came out. You could try to say that this was the diamond here, and we did move in from the top. It's kind of interesting. That's a funny concept. I remember Stack talking about that one day. We were drawing a diamond, and he was like, well, technically it came from the top. And I was like, I think he's kind of right there, you know. Wow, the dollar pumping hard. People thinking, hey, it's a great time to get into the dollar. However, the daily was extremely getting overbought already. We're pretty high there. I also looked at the weekly. Damn, the weekly wants to pump on the dollar? Not a good sign. It's not a good sign. Strong dollar for the next few weeks, says the weekly chart. Yikes. But also Bitcoin's low on the weekly too, which is interesting. 5-day low. Interesting. Wow. How does the dollar and the stock market want to pump? The daily suggests that we're kind of overbought though, and that we're going to have some type of pullback. We're super far away from the 21. Every time you get pumped up from the 21, no matter what the asset is, you're going to come back to the 21-day moving average. It's only a matter of time. All right? It's only a matter of time. We were drawing this, though. If you take the diamond away, we were drawing this falling wedge with a measured move up here to 98, and the dollar went to 97.7. So it's funny. I mean, we've been showing this because we were low on the daily, and we were in a falling wedge. You know? I was just projecting the idea that this could be a diamond that could have got us to move down. Had the war not happened, I believe the dollar would have dumped. I don't even want to call it a war. The special operations right now by Russia, which we're not sure. Don't call it a war. Don't feed into the fear. Dollar and gold pumped so hard. Thank you all for sharing your time with us this morning. You are all amazing. The world elite buy during these times. They do the opposite of panic selling. Wow, that sounds interesting. Don't think Tesla was of this world. Maybe a star child. Yeah, so then I also researched Nikola Tesla. He changed my life. These are the 3 people that changed me forever and got me into cryptocurrency, made me realize the powers of the charts, the 618 Fibonacci levels. Nikola Tesla changed my life, man. This guy, unbelievable. Was a Serbian-American inventor and electrical engineer, mechanical engineer, and futurist, best known for his contributions to the design of the modern alternating current electrical supply. Before alternating current, direct current had to go to a circle. So if you had to charge a home from a power plant, you would have to put the power plant here, put the home, and then make a circle back. It took half the wires, right? If you went a mile, you needed 2 miles of wire. He created alternating current, where you could send the current back and forth on the same channel. Alternating current cut the wires in half. They were able to cover so much more ground. Think about that. The man was a genius. He knows 6 languages by the age of 18. Born and raised in Austria Empire, Tesla studied engineering and physics in the 1870s without receiving a degree, gaining practical experience in the 1800s and working in telephony and Continental Edison and the New York electrical power industry. In 1884, he immigrated to the United States, where he became a naturalized citizen. He worked for a short time at the Edison Machine Works in New York City before he struck on his own. With the help of partners to finance the market in his ideas, Tesla set up laboratories and companies in New York to develop a range of electrical and mechanical devices. His alternating current, induction motor, and related polyphase AC patents, licensed by Westinghouse Electric in 1868, earned him a considerable amount of money and became the cornerstone of the polyphase system, which the company eventually marketed. I mean, he was a genius beyond geniuses. I get goosebumps. Once I learned of him, I was 24 when I first learned of him, 25. I was at work, and a guy was reading a book with his name. And I said, "Who's that?" And he said, "Oh, you don't know Tesla?" He said, "Oh, come on, man." Can you believe it took till I was 24 years old to learn who Nikola Tesla was? School is not teaching us who is the who. Last person that changed my life for good is Edgar Cayce. Edgar Cayce was I can't really explain what he was, but what he would do is he would go into trances. He was called the sleeping prophet. I get goosebumps when I speak of him as well. Feel like he's channeling through me as we speak. Edgar Cayce, an American clairvoyant who claimed to channel from his higher self while asleep in a trance-like state. His words were recorded by his friend Al Lane, his wife Gertrude Evans, and later by his secretary. Cayce would answer questions on varied subjects such as healing, reincarnation, dreams, and the afterlife, past life, nutrition, Atlantis, and future events. As a devout Christian and Sunday school teacher, Cayce's readings were often criticized by his religious colleagues. Cayce, in contrast, believed that it was a subconscious mind exploring the dream realm, where he believed all minds were timelessly connected. Cayce founded a nonprofit organization. I get goosebumps really hard right now. If you're getting goosebumps right now, you are connected. Associated for the Research of Enlightenment. Edgar Cayce, man, he would go into a trance and laryngitis, he coined the term laryngitis. He came up with it. He couldn't talk at one point, but yet when he went into the trance, he could talk. His voice would change when he would go into these trances. People would come from around the world and go and listen to him speak. And honestly, he got so tired of these things, he eventually died of exhaustion, literally from doing too many readings. He told his wife, I can't do as many of these anymore. They take so much out of me. His clients included a number of famous people such as Woodrow Wilson, Thomas Edison. Some people said Thomas Edison was given the ability to do some of his electric inventions when he was channeled alone in a room with Edgar Cayce. Edgar Cayce was able to give you all knowledge through, I know this is crazy, but some of the most famous people, look, Irving Berlin, George Gershwin, look, Woodrow Wilson. They went and sat and had readings with Edgar Cayce. You may not know who he is. You may want to start learning who he is now. Edgar Cayce, Kayce. He also predicted the United States would eventually have an earthquake and look different. He's made so many different predictions. And he has there's a place called the Research of Enlightenment, a place dedicated to him down in Virginia Beach. And it has all his predictions in a giant library. I'm telling you right now, no one made more predictions than he did, than any other human on earth, really, documented. No other documented predictions by him. The Institute of Enlightenment and Institute of Research and Enlightenment, IRE, right? Edgar Cayce's research. Anyway, just want to blow your mind, give you guys some extra knowledge today to put you on to some other things too, to get your mind off of, the craziness that's going on. Those three people changed my life forever. Edgar Cayce, Nikola Tesla, and Ed Leeds-Killeen. All three of them were exceptional individuals. All three of them had scientific knowledge, but did not have degrees. Okay. Another one that will blow your mind that you may or may not want to learn about is Jack Whiteside Parsons. He's another person. I'm not going to say he was my favorite person, but Jack Parsons was also a self-taught rocket engineer. If you learn about him, he'll bring you to occultism, because it kind of, this gets deep, but he was associated with Caltech, California Institute of Technology. Parsons was one of the principal founders of Jet Propulsion Laboratory and the Aerojet Engineering Corporation. He invented the first rocket engine to use a castable composite rocket propellant and pioneered the advancement of both liquid fuel and solid fuel rockets. Born in Los Angeles, he was raised by a wealthy family in Orange Grove Boulevard in Pasadena. Inspired by science fiction and literature, he developed an interest in rocketry in his childhood. In 1828, began an amateur rocket experiments with his school friend Edward S. Foreman. He dropped out of Pasadena College and Stanford University due to financial difficulties during the Great Depression. In 1934, he reunited. He also had connections with L. Ron Hubbard, if you can believe that. L. Ron Hubbard stole his first girlfriend. Pretty interesting. And L. Ron Hubbard started, as we know, right, Scientology, which is then connected to the occult. This is deep stuff. It goes deep. But anyway, these people changed the way I think about the life. They changed how I trade because they were such amazing minds, and their brains were so different than other people. And I assimilated to them because I was like, wow, that's kind of how I want to be remembered in history, as someone who changed the way other people thought, who changed the way we did things. Maybe I'll create an indicator that no one else will ever use before, and or maybe some type of trading style, So here's a double bottom here for Bitcoin at total, the entire market cap of cryptocurrency. And you can see I made this line in the sand. It's like, we can't break this. And I made two lines there for that reason. That was a zone, a strong zone. We would bounce off $1.61 trillion. We would wick back down here to the bottom. We would bottom at $1.5 trillion, not go any lower. To me, this double bottom really needs to hold. We really haven't double bottom. There we kind of made a higher low, which is even better, but we would break it. There we would break it. Here we finally are double bottoming. We're extremely oversold on the daily time frame. We've wicked back up with some buy pressure. We're in a falling wedge that needs so desperately to break to the upside. Slight cup and handy here going on. Sabby cup and handy. Are you kidding me? But let's take a look here what we see. Slight cup and handle here. And this thing could move to the upside if it continues. The entire market cap getting back up here to 2.4 trillion. We'd be sitting pretty. If we get back above 2 trillion, everybody, we'd be sitting pretty. We'd be sitting pretty if we get back above that. Now back to 1.62 as we wicked all the way to 1.5. $800 billion came into the market in the last 10 or 12 hours. So they crashed the market only to give themselves, and they did the news at 2, 3 in the morning because they know most people are asleep and working. They take advantage of us so bad, but not the lifers. The lifers, we don't work for a living. We trade for a living. So we can be up at 2, 3 in the morning doing whatever it takes. There's no time on me. I can be anywhere I need to be at any given moment in time. And I'm not fazed by this market. Where's your favorite YouTuber? Is he out today or is he hiding in a hole? Where's your favorite YouTuber? Where is he? I'd like to know where your favorite YouTuber is. Is he buying Bitcoin live on camera or is he playing games? You know what I'm saying? Let me know. When that 1 hour comes back to the downside, I will buy more BTC. 36K though, baby. 36K. 36K. Let me buy a little more Bitcoin. I'll buy $500 worth of Bitcoin. Let me get some of that Bitcoins. Hey, man. These are the days, baby. These are the days. Look at all those Bitcoin buys up by a couple beans. Hey, my dollar ain't going up today. Or actually, it is going up a little bit. But in the long run, the dollar ain't going to beat this Bitcoin. And you can see me. I just made another, pending position open. There's my bid. And I'm using, this is 3 commas. I'm able to connect to KuCoin, to Coinbase, to Binance, to multiple exchanges all at once and make calls and plays all at once. I can see my entire dashboard of my whole portfolio at any given moment. I can see the chart that I want to chart on. I can also chart on it if I may be. Nice and neat, ready to go, make a little bit of a move. Also gives me trading pairs that may or may not be high. Like they give a buy signal for NMR, USDT. I haven't looked at these in a while. Whenever USDC comes in, it's a signal that the market's going to take a bit of a beatdown. Last night, there was a lot of pairs here, and the pairs were stablecoin pairs. If you're using 3 commas and you see stablecoin pairs coming up, that's an indication that the market's going to take a bit of a beatdown. Look, they like Clayton BTC. They like Anchor BTC, Anchor USDT, which actually was moving. Let's take a look at ANC USDT. And why is this moving? Because it gives you a lot of money on their APY, and it's DeFi. Look at this thing. We were talking about it possibly yesterday. Fine, we did get stopped out, a little bit of a dip, but this thing barely dipped. So if you're looking for a strong coin, something that we could probably trade, later on this week, and as the market kind of recovers, this is going to be strong. Anchor Protocol, and you may want to look into it too for just DeFi. It provides very, very good. It does well. I believe it's on Terra with Luna, so you can stake Luna or stake Terra and get down. Look, shoulder, head, and a shoulder here. Let's see what the 1 hour does. Again, this is like Bitcoin. We could just go sideways and make a flag here. We could bounce there. What we want is just a bounce, there or there. We don't want to go any lower than 281, 282, and then this thing will be ready to rip because the whole market's just ready. When the 4 hour and the daily are low, it's a beautiful thing. Ooh, the daily's not low for this because it didn't go where the rest of the market did. Interesting. Huh. That's funny. So I'd wait for this 1 hour to play out, but remember the daily is a little high. So again, I don't jump into trades when the 1 hour is high or the daily is high. Funny, I thought this would be low like everything else, but it's been beaten to its own tune. That's how you know this thing's been going up while the whole market's been kind of going down, right? That's when I think of a BTC trade. Like, look, ANC BTC, look, it probably beat up on it. Look, it did. Beat up really good. See? So this was the play for the last few days, Anchor. So there's always a play. So if you're sitting there just getting scared in your bones and freaking out, there's always a play in the market. You got to find it. You got to find it. Because they'll get a juxtaposed to fear for the masses and most people. And to get money out of most people, they have to pick one direction. They can't pick every direction. What I mean by that is to shake most people out, they need to shake them out of USDT pairs, but most people aren't trading for more Bitcoin. What if you have Bitcoin and you just want to get more Bitcoin? Despite the market today, you would have just made it. You would have been clean doing your thing. You would have been just happily been like, wow, I used 1 Bitcoin and I just made a half a Bitcoin on my 1 Bitcoin. I made 0.5 BTC right now. And Bitcoin, that's like 15 grand. So, I mean, that's like how you make money in a bear. And so I'm going to teach you guys, no matter what, there's a trade to be had. There's a trade out there. And I'm going to show you that if we keep our minds ripe and our minds focused and we don't let them into our zone and we don't break down, we're going to be able to take advantage of the market, and we're going to be able to take advantage of the situations they create that are bad for the masses, but they won't be bad for us because we won't be the masses. When you don't think like the masses, you can't be manipulated like the masses. Think about it. I teach more than trading. I teach mentality. I try to break you free of the chains they put us in for hundreds of years, honestly. Like, we can go to new levels of life. We can achieve greatness. Don't let them get in your head. Don't let the market makers, the powers that be, the ruling families of this earth push us down. Crypto, the only adoption doesn't come with understanding. Adoption comes with removing the friction from the not understanding to do the same things. They will be using it daily without knowing it. David Kendall, thank you so much for the $1 super chat. You're the man, dude. Man, oh man, did your teaching save me from shorting this morning? Actually earning this morning because of you. Thank you, Crypto Lifer. Thank you so much. Hey, earning, not getting burnt. Hey, get learnt, not burnt. That's what Tom Crown says. Get learnt, not burnt, man. Lifer, you know what? You're a trendsetter in more ways than one, man. Hey, baby, I love you, man. Appreciate you, brother. Crypto the only, man. Hey, it is what it is, man. And I wore the vest today to get serious. I was like, I'm going to get serious today, man. They're going to try to bring the fear. We're going to come correct. We're going to come so correct. They expect you to stay up all night looking at your portfolio crying, so you wake up today tired. You don't work out. You don't take care of yourself. You don't drink the water. You look at your portfolio and cry. Then you go to some place and you drink beer in some bar, right? That's what they want you to do. And they get more depressed and become less powerless and just go down a hole and become easy to wipe away, easy to push to the side. It's not going to happen to us, baby. We're going to work out every day. We're going to drink our lemon water. We're going to stay mentally tough, mentally hard. And nobody is going to push us around. I'll tell you that right now. Nobody. I woke up last night. I made a point. I said I'm gonna wake up tomorrow ready to rock. I said I'm gonna wake up tomorrow ready to rock, baby, ready to rock. And there we are, 36,100 Bitcoin, holding a strong level. That's good to see. I like what we're seeing for Bitcoin. Are there any strong coins out there? Crypto Bubbles is a great place to just see everything all at once. You gotta love cryptobubbles.net. Check them out. And look, the whole market has bounced in the last hour to the upside. AVAX is up. Quant is up. 5% ain't bad. Rose ain't bad. Wow, the whole market has bounced to the upside in the last hour. Everything is up. It's a green day, baby. But again, we got our bounce last night from the lows. So in the 24-hour move, you got our bounce. Remember, Kadena is going to be an amazing project. All this war and all this craziness is great. It just lets us be able to buy these coins on the lows. Look, and Kadena never even broke. Look, Kadena double bottom at 528. It's up huge. It's up huge right now. So had you just not fallen into fear, you would have made 16% on Kadena. Look at beautiful. And I teach you guys, right? A double bottom to the upside. That's a perfect double bottom. Granted, it happened, at 7 a.m. was the entry. 7 a.m. And then there's 4 hours later at about 11, this thing is done. 16% in 4 hours. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And it's my system too, like low stochastics on the 15-minute. Look, bang, 15-minute got low right there. There's your entry. And I know this is crazy, but this is a Sammy cup and Eddie. Look, there's your cup. There's your handle. All right. Measured move is the length to that wick. And right to the top of these wicks. And that's kind of what you got, right? I mean, crazy. A little more, and it's pumping even harder right now. 16 markets recovering nicely right now. Nicely. So again, remember, buying into the fear was a good look. Beefy Finance. If you have time, Sam, everyone stay strong. Don't let them get under our skin. That's what they want. Just chill. Super chat train. Come on. Shout out to Dave Kendall. Oh, I like Beefy Finance, dude. Beefy Finance is amazing. We'll take a look at it right now. Shout out to David Kendall, man. I love you, David. Ever since you came into the group, man, always in a good mood, always pushing forward, always got the right mindset. And look, there was money to be made this morning, 16% gains. More money than was yesterday. The market's moving better than it was yesterday already. 15-minute Bitcoin still looking good. Let's take a look at BTC on the USDT pair. Yo, I love my lifers, man. You're some of the most positive, beautiful people on earth. 350 people watching, 200 on the likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. And look, this is a clean breakout now. Look at that. That's a clean breakout. We got to get above resistance at 36,000. We are tweezer topping and we're overbought. Let's see. Love and Light, Chat Train, Radix is so cheap, baby. Right? I bought Phantom at 130. Philippe, my dude. Luna is a freaking beast. 15-minute Bitcoin looking good. Invasion Day is the best day to invest in crypto. Look at this. My team, man. My team so strong. Feeling good about the buys the last few days. Blue Mamone. Man, I love y'all. Y'all are smart. Y'all are looking at the right way. 36,200. Bitcoin bouncing back nicely. This is a double bottom here. Higher low, too, with the bump to the upside. I like what we're seeing. Sounds like a lifer. Okay. A little late, but better late than never. Shout out to Crypto Cash, man. It's all good, man. Super chat for Radix. He's just saying Radix is cheap. That's my man, Porter Rock. Racing has officially started here in St. Pete. Grand Prix weekend here. Whoa, Grand Prix weekend in St. Pete. I'm coming down. Thanks for all the vacation, Sam. Crushing SLP this morning. Look at this, dude. Look at it. My crew getting money. My crew getting money on a red day. Everybody getting money on a red day. Smooth love motion banging on them. Look at that. Moving to the upside. Low stochastics on the 15-minute. Bang, 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 bang. We got stopped out, of course. We were trying to make that earlier. Bang, bang, bang. That thing fell to the ground. Well, look, can it make it back inside this pattern? That's what you want. You just keep drawing that trajectory. Look, it made it back in the pattern, and then it broke out of the pattern. Acted like none of this ever happened. War, what is it good for? Buying crypto on the low. Mr. Mystery, there is no invasion in my opinion. Yes, these moves are huge. Remember, I told you. Mr. Mystery. Bless you all. 1 hour time frame. Bro, I'm sorry. I like and share everything. I come in and just realized I hadn't yet. Just did. Always like and share, lifers. stuff. It really does help. Do the right thing. Hit the like button. 365 people, 225 likes. We have 140 people. Half the people just don't want to hit that like button. It helps all of retail. It helps more people understand crypto, learn how to split their screen, and more. Oh, the guy said when he split his screen, how do you change the time? Well, once you split screen, you just make sure you're on the blue. See, once the blue, and then you change time, and that will change that time. Go to this blue, change that time. All right? Simple like that. It's simple like that. I'm simple like that. I made it like that. I bought it like that. I'm living like that. You whack MCs. Love that track, man. I made it like that. I bought it like that. I'm living like that. You whack MCs. I made it like that. I bought it like that. I'm living like that. Wow, look at that. Beautiful move for Bitcoin. 36,272. And those buys at 34 that I made are scrumptious. Think you'll ever get 34,000 Bitcoin again? You may never. That may have been the cheapest you ever would have gotten it. Telling you right now, what a scrumptious little buy-in. And look, my inverted head and shoulder playing out. Starting to play out to the upside. Again, we're super overbought. But again, that 7-minute had gasolina. Now, the 7-minute, when it gets high, usually it cooks. Like, that's going to be our slowdown. To me, that's it. If you're in the trade, highly likely, if any trade you're in right now, SLP, whatever you're in, I can't tell you what to do. But again, I would be taking profits right now. Highly likely that was it. Everything is going to follow these. You're overbought on these time frames. We did it. You know, you did it. You had a good trade. You had a good trade. Time to trying to take a chill pill. Okay. All right. Shout out to the $5 super chat. I love watching you work. Shout out to Crypto Roro in the game. Appreciate you, man. I love watching you guys come on to the live. We should all take a look at EXRD. Might not get this price again. Let's take a look at EXRD from Chrissy Fouts. EXID, kid. EXID. Erratic's back at 10 cents. It was at 9 cents when we first got into this thing, and it would rip. Absolutely rip. It even got to a low of 9.5 cents. That was its old bottom. Unbelievable. I can't believe it revisited its old bottom where it all began. This is when I first started looking at EXRD. I found this pattern like this, and I was like, I think this thing's going to rip. I'm telling you right now, I cannot talk about how many 5Xs, 3Xs, 10Xs I gave that we went over on this channel that the technical analysis gave us. Like, look at this. And you would be like, oh, no, he saw it, and he's just saying that because, you know, I timestamped this stuff, and I do not change it. If we go to EXRD here, right, and you can see the first time I talk about it is on October 22nd, and I got it right here, and I'm like, yo, this thing is hot, and I'm like, look, EXRD, heard a big YouTuber will make a video about it. That's what I heard. I got a little insight, and I said, man, and then I said, look, nobody knows about this coin, EXRD, saying it's going to go up to 21 cents from like 11 cents, 9 cents too. And then look at this thing. It would bang on them and go all the way up 79%, and then that would not stop. Like, it would just keep going. Look at that. Up 136%. We were buying right there. I've done this many, many times. Many times. EXRD. So check it out. We'll make that a segment. But again, we've just, and this is going to happen again. A new coin's going to come out on KuCoin. We're going to find it. I'm going to chart it. I'm going to look at it. I'm going to get the insight. I'm going to get the no-no because that's what I do for a living, and I work so hard at it. And we're going to pump. So don't get discouraged. We're still going to we're going to do our thing. And look at all the EXRD stuff. So amazing. Anyway, let's get back into that chat. Y'all keep me alive. Holy moly, Matt. Got zero sleep last night. Almost liquidated 3 times and came close to accepting my losses twice. Ball my fist, clench my teeth. So worth the battle and the patience. Wow, you made it through an insane night. Just waited to say thank you again. Been here a week and I've learned a lot. Shout out to Todd Watson. He's been here for 1 week and he's learned a lot. I mean, come on now. These are comments during the live stream. Unbelievable. Appreciate you for coming on it. You're the man, Crypto Lifer. Love what you're doing for the community. And I got time to check out Algo. Blake Butter, I usually need a super chat to go over a coin, but the way you buttered me up so nicely, like a little buttered piece of biscuit there, I might just have to do Algo. Matt, I feel you, bro. Thankfully, you didn't get stopped out. Crazy feeling when the liquidation price gets that close. What's up, Lifer? Mark Jordan, man, from Canada, my dude. AFK, Lifer, you're the man. Ranker. Let's take a look at Ranker, brand new coin. What up, bro? Crypto calling for Black Thursday event. This is the time to accumulate. You can always wait out the losses. I bought late last night, and I'm just looking far out. And we good early, bro. I feel you. The bear market makes me learn a lot. Thanks, lifers. Oh, man, you learn so much more in a bear market than you do in a bull. Like, joining my trading group now is the best thing you can do. It's like, I know it's like people think it's the opposite, but you make more money in the bear market because you learn how to buy the coins on the low, right? And like people that jumped into the market when Bitcoin was 69K, they got rocked and wrecked. People that are just joining trading groups and getting started today, like, you know what? The coin got bashed. There's a lot of fear. Maybe I should be getting into the market. You know, Warren Buffett said, buy when there's fear, right? Warren Buffett always said fear and greed. The fear is when you should be getting in. There's a lot of fear today. You should be using the fear to your advantage, right? Humbly using that fear. So we have a beginner's course. We have a MetaMask course. Is it Friday? I don't know. I don't know, man. My wife never tells me anymore. I have a beginner's course this Saturday, though. I know I have it this Saturday. From 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. We do once a month. I do a Saturday course for people that can't make that Tuesday course from 3 to 5, right? So this Saturday, you can pay in cryptocurrency, learn the methods of the charts, learn everything that I'm learning. So in the next bashful market, you can take advantage. You can see what the charts tell you when you're down and low, you know, because when the fear happens, you don't know how to read the charts. How are you going to know how to take advantage of that? That's what you want to know. That's what you're going to be. And look, the Dow even pumping back up here, down 500 points, getting a bit of a recovery here, So far, all the oscillators suggest that we are oversold and that we can only go up from here. But again, anything is possible. Anything is possible. And again, if you come to my channel, every day we go over the dollar index, which is important because you want to see what's happening with the dollar. Look, the dollar getting sold off hard, right? That risk asset was only cool overnight while people were scared. Now they see what's happening. They're like, it's not really an invasion. It's a stabilization, you know? And the news realizes people don't really listen to their news anymore. The news doesn't have control over the news like they used to, right? There's alternative data. Like people are coming here. And then I'm getting news from a guy from Ukraine who's being like, hey, this is what's happening right now. Yeah, it's like I don't even like repeating this story. Like Russian forces enter Chernobyl to seize nuclear plant amid firefight with Ukrainians. Russian forces have entered Chernobyl, and fighting may have destroyed a nuclear waste storage facility, according to an advisory. Come on. I don't know, man. I think this is this is far-fetched to me. I don't buy it. I just don't. I think that's a little crazy. Why would he want that much? Why would he want nuclear waste right near his Russian people? It doesn't make sense. Like they're creating fear. Like, oh, this is like, I don't know, and I don't know what's going on. Actually, I don't know. I'm gonna stay away from it because it's too political. But that's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Lifer on the iPad, NFTs on the desktop. I like this. This is hot. This is hot. My man. Look at his friend. You got a friend, man. You smart dude. Honestly, I'd be willing. You should do a class. We should do, I don't know. We should do something, man, like an educational class, NFT educational class. I'm telling you right now. We could add it to the university. So. I like what Grace did. Look, she's doing her own back testing. Look, she deleted everything just to see the interaction with the 21-day moving average. And that's what you want to do, too. Look at that. See, Grace wins. I love that. Look at that. I love that, Grace. Smart move. That's interesting for sure. That is interesting. Huh, not doing its thing. That's interesting for sure. Okay, so now we're in a, I see what, I like what you got there going on too, Beats. Let's take a look at the wedge that he's got going on. This is the wedge we got cooking here. Right, like this, look. It's like a broadening falling wedge. Yeah, I kind of just have it like this. I connect this back piece. I see you have, I guess, you know, it is, you got to kind of connect it. There you go. It is widening. It's a broadening falling wedge. You're just moving up to the outside a little bit. Okay. Dustin Calvin, thank you. I love it. I'm just happy to be with all of you. You're all going to make me cry. Oh, come on, Grace. We love you. We love you, Grace. Bye, Felicia. So funny. Watch Castle. Bye, peace, man. Take that negativity elsewhere, Felicia. Waste them. I'm not even going to read it. That way I don't even know what happened. I love you guys. You guys delete it before I even have to see it. Look, I don't even have to see it. I have an idea. Let's believe the people who lied to us. Believing the media without critical thought is like returning to a spouse who abuses you. I have an idea. Let's believe the people who lied to us. Yeah, I know, right? Like they've been caught lying to us numerous times. So look, I can hit this to reveal the message. I don't even want to read the negativity. I'll never saw it. It never got to me. My mods deleted it before I ever saw it, baby. Member berries, call 200 at 88. This guy's so weird. Preston, I love you, man, but I never know what the heck you're saying. Never. Like, you come to my live stream every day, and you're one of my biggest supporters, and I freaking support you 100%. But you speak in code, and I never know what you're saying. Member berries at 88. Like, I don't know what he's saying. Oh, my mods are on point. Philippe, you should be a mod. You're here all the time, man. I just made you a mod, Philippe. You're always here. I can't believe, I thought you were a mod. That's how much I thought you were a mod. You're really the best in crypto by far, man. Crypto Muser, man. You're the man, dude. I appreciate the work every day, Crypto Lifer. Best energy in the business. Shout out to Kieran Ryan, man. My dude. My Irish brother from another. Appreciate you, my friend. Appreciate you. Hold on, we got the Grand Prix this week, man. Crypto Lifer, scroll more up. Nobody got time for that. DXY breaking out, pushing to the 98s. Thank you so much for everything you are teaching me. I know I won't be poor anymore one day. Only thanks to you. No, thanks to yourself for taking responsibility in your life, man. You know, I'm just here for the people that want to do. There was guys waiting for me. Guys like Ed Millett. There was people waiting on social media to help the people that wanted to help themselves, right? Lifer's MetaMask course. You'll know what Lifer knows how to navigate through many gems he talks about every day. March 4th, next week, MetaMask course. The MetaMask course will be March 4th, okay? And this Saturday, I also will be teaching a beginner's class. This Saturday. Jump on into the beginner's course. It'll blow your mind. It's not Tuesday 3 to 5. It's this Saturday from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. But jump on in. I also work on the weekends. Love y'all. Love y'all. I'm going to cry. Nah, come on, Philippe. Don't make me cry, man. Member berries, South Park. I didn't watch a lot of South Park. I watched a little bit, but I might have to check that out. If you haven't done much with NFTs, Solana is a great place to get your start. Phantom Wallet. Your gas fee will be maybe cents, so you don't gamble the fee. I agree. I see what he's saying, but they also don't have the most premier NFTs. Like, ETH is still the best NFTs. I hate to say it. Like, I can't stand ETH, and I don't like the gas fees, and it's horrible. But the best NFTs are really on ETH, though, right? I don't have anything to say, but here's $2. Shout out to Tori McFarland. You're the man, dude. Much love and respect to you. Hey, you could just say love. You could just say, I love everybody. I want to spread love and positivity. That's good enough for me. That's good enough for me. So I never looked at the Kraken USD, but I just used different. And look, this is our next resistance point. Why? Because look, we bounced there. We're getting rejected there. Bitcoin can't seem to get above this level here now at 36,350. And I told you it was important that we held 36, but it's looking like we're going to come back down. Honestly, what I do this, instead of making this pattern, I do this. I chop off the head here. And it kind of looks like this is the pattern we ran. They manipulated us out, thinking we were going to break out, and then they brought us back in, right? Then I zoom into that and say, okay, we did break out. But so this is our next level. Like Bitcoin cannot break 35,006 and 35,002, or we're heading right back down to 34,281. All right. So we're still in a downtrend. We have not shown momentum, and we have strong resistance now at 39,400. Look at this. We need to break above 39,005. Like that's going to be the level to watch. 1 hour needs to come down, and whenever we're kind of overbought here on the stochastics RSI, that we will basically come down. So far, we've been doing all right, and this is why I draw my flag. And if we can stay in the flag, then we can stay bullish. All right. Dow Jones still struggling, 569, but it did bounce back up. Everything seems to be stabilizing a little bit. You know what it is they don't have control over the news like they used to. People don't live in as much fear as they used to. People are stronger mentally. Like, there's more channels like mine. There's more people who believe in themselves. There's more people who are just like, you know what? I believe in the faith of the human race. Like, they're going to figure out a way to do this diplomatically. Putin isn't going to want to lose all his troops and use nuclear war and demolish his entire country. He wants to live a good life. He wants to eat tomorrow and have a nice life. Funny. But again, I mean, we shall see. America first, but we need the right people in America. We need the right. We need the Constitution. Constitutionalists, where are you at? Libertarians, where are you at? Right? Shout out to Brock Pierce, my dude, man. Shout out to Brock Pierce, man. Brock Pierce for president, baby. Brock Pierce for president. He's the Bitcoin dude, you know? He's my dude, man. Love that dude. Mighty Ducks, bro. Mighty Ducks. So we went over everything we could. Total, Bitcoin. Showed you we're in a double bottom for total. Really a big deal if we break 1.6, 159. That's a struggle. We break back down here to 149. Yikes. You know, 1 hour is high, too, which suggests we may get that beat down. Hold on 1 second. Like, where did they get this? I don't like to swear, but where do they get this in music? You know, it's like over here. Sounds like a freaking. That's not soft house music. That's like, right? Like, this is soft house. You're on a boat with your buddies, you're grinding, you just want to chill. You know? You don't know about the Flying V. What you know, Dad Bod? What you know about the Flying V, Dad Bod? You don't like the fluttering fairies in your music? Shout out to, I know, right? Please, BNB, gay, resistance, and support, please. Oh, man, when people beg, it's super chat. Algo, let's take a look at Algo here. I remember someone asked about Algo. It wasn't a super chat, but maybe someone else did, and I didn't see it. There was a super chat for Algo, really? Let me see. Oh, yeah, there it is. Love the consistency. You're the man. Algo, Blake Burdett. Let's take a look at Algo at 77 cents the last time I saw it. And, yeah, we don't take days off here. Show number 388, I believe, without a day off. Over a year without taking a day off. Can you believe that? Over a year. I've traveled. I've gone places. I went and spent $3,000 on all the travel equipment. So when my show moved, I was able to move the show. The show is the most important thing in my life. Besides my family, it's my family and my show and my trading group. And so it is what it is. I will commit at all costs to my trading group and to my peoples, man. So again, it's like everything else. Everything's watching Bitcoin. Bitcoin's in the, we just went over Bitcoin. We went over Algo. They're going to be the same. When you start realizing this, that's why I go over Bitcoin. You're all set. If you have a USDT pair that's a blue chip that has like $1 billion market cap or more, it's going to look just like Bitcoin. Pretty simple. The smaller the market cap, the more decoupled it will get. The bigger the market cap, the more it's going to look just like Bitcoin. This is breaking out. It needs to continue to break out. All right. You could say it has a measured move from here to here. Back to resistance, you know, a little bit above. 200-day moving average will be a magnet. But again, 1 hour is cooked. So if you know my system, we don't open trades when the 1 hour stochastics RSI is high. We wait for it to come on down. the best thing that could happen is we double top up here, and this kind of makes a bit of a move. That could happen. I've seen it happen before, but it's a lower probability. It's a lower probability of happening than not happening. All right. 333 on the chart. Thank you so much. $44 on Super Chats. You people are amazing. It's 273 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watch? There's still 30 people playing games. We could have got up to 300 likes. You know what's crazy? I've asked you every day, everyone on this live, to help me crack through 400. And you refuse to hit the likes when we get up here. We always get to 362, 380 people. We got to this peak here. 367, 375. And at that point, we didn't have the likes. If you gave in the likes, we would have cracked 400. So come on, tomorrow. Who's going to help me crack through this four bar? Come on now. Look, we were down here. You helped me crack 1. Right? Remember, there used to be a time we were 80 during the live. Then we cracked 2. Then we cracked 3. Come on, baby. Let's go to 4, man. Why are you guys holding me back? Come on. Like, why are you not hitting that like button? Like, what does it do for you to not see me shine? Come on. Stop being lame. Straight up. Lame ducks don't hit the like button. Only sticks in the mud hit the like button. You want to be a stick in the mud, dude? Fine. You could be a stick in the mud. Lame people don't hit the like button. People with no energy, people that don't believe. If you believe, if you care, if you want to do the best for somebody else, hit the like button. It's so easy. All you got to do is hit the like button. That's all you got to do, like, to help someone else out. Like, I don't get it. Right? It's not that hard to help someone. Like, it'll do something for you. It's good karma. It's the easiest way to earn karma. Hit the like button. Like, come on. Like, I'm disgusted when people don't hit the like. I'm disgusted when people don't hit the like. I really am. Because I'm like, who are you? Who are you? You know? Hey, Sam, can you take a look at Zelda Inu? Thanks for all you do. Shout out to Kyrak, my man. Zelda Inu. So algo, like we said before, just to kind of sum it up one more time. Algo's at resistance here. You can see it wicked right to resistance. Get above it. I just did this, but I'll do it again just because we're on the KuCoin chart. Kind of say it like fell in and fell out. It's a little weird pattern here. To me, that's what happened. It fell out of the pattern, broke back in, and then broke out. That's what happens when you get weird, crazy war news. But again, watch the flag here. We're rejected by 75 cents. You've got support here at 73. You don't want to break 73. If you do, you're probably going to come out and double bottom again at 71. If you break 71, you're looking for way more downside. So just be careful for algo. All right. Okay. Thank you for the $10 super chat. You killed it again on BitBoy. Great work. Thank you so much for saying that, man. Much respect to you. When people don't hit the like, he's a dad. Super chat, Zelda Inu. Dollar going to pancake flip to the moon. No, it's not, man. You're bugging. Evening Star. Hey, Sam, can you take a look at Zelda Inu? Thanks for all you do. They pull the dupe like this. I like 2 accounts for the likes. Please, BNB, K registrant, and support, please. I don't know what he's saying. I use my 3 accounts. Anko, Kupi, Butsu, you're the man, dude. I smash the like every day, brother. I love y'all, man. Thank you. Double liking. So that means we have even more people playing games because we got people that double, triple up. See? Found you from ATB. Now I'm here. Shout out to Soul Baller Universe. Thank you so much for being here from ATB. Much respect to you. And if you want to join my trading group and you found me on ATB, we do give an ATB 25% discount. Email and say, hey, I saw you on ATB. Take a screenshot of me on AGB and email Crypto Lifers. If you could also tweet it at your at Twitter, I'd greatly appreciate it. So if you share on social media, if you do something nice, and if you also say you saw me on ATB, we let you into the trading group for $75. So jump on in. Jump on in. Just for the month. You could try out the month for $75. If you like it, then you can stay. If not, you can move on out. I highly think you'll love it, and I think you'll stay. BNB chart analysis and support and resistance. Please send in a super chat, man. I'm going to wait you out. I'm going to wait you out till you can come out with $1.99, 99 cents, man. Himashu, Argual. Don't dead him, man. Don't dead him. Rodney, man. Nah, come on, man. Don't dead him. Come on, man. I was about to get him to give a super chat, man. We were going to get him to do the right thing. Give him a chance, man. Give him a chance, Rodney. Damn, man. Rodney's the bouncer in the house. He'll throw you out so fast, you won't have a chance to talk. Gina Bombina, you're too funny. Saw you on Or yesterday. Just great. Look at, she's still going on Or, doing her thing. Soul Baller University. I love that. I love that. Look what you're doing to Sam. Hit the like button already, peeps. Help this man and someone else out at the same time. Just do it. Just do it, baby. Hey, brother, thank you for yesterday's private trading stream at 6 p.m. Just joined and loved it so far. It's starting to stick to me now. Shout out to Vico Mick. We love you, man. The dupes are duplicate accounts. They use algos like QuickSign, in and out, and IBADI, MAC addresses to remove double, triple likes. Oh, come on, man. You're right, I'm a nobody. However, I appreciate what you do. I suggest you be positive about the likes you do get and stop being ungrateful about the disgusted by your noobs. No, I am positive about the likes I do get. Don't tell me how to live my life. Don't tell me how to live my life, man. I'm very positive about the likes I do get. I'm just telling people that if I watch a thing and I support the dude, I don't hit the like button, it's lame. It's lame. It's lame. And I'll say that to the day I die. I'll appreciate all my likes, and I'll still say it's lame if you don't hit the like button. Nicky Wild. Mickey Wild. Mickey, man, I'm Irish, man. Don't get on my bad side over here, huh? 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 Whoa, Mickey Wild. That's a strike one. I love y'all, man. I love y'all. Dude, people, you know, just Mickey. Hey, Mickey. Hey, Mickey over here. Hey, Mickey. Hey, how about I cry tears of joy on your freaking over here? Listen, Mickey, let me tell you a story about a guy named Mickey Wild, all right? All right? He was on my live stream one day, huh? He started talking about how I cry tears of joy all the time. He said, hey, why are you crying about the likes like a little freaking baby over here? I said, hey, Mickey, why don't you come over here and say that to my face over here, eh? Sponsoring one. Watch super chat of their choice. Sponsoring one watcher, a super chat of their choice. All right, I'll hook him up with the support and resistance on BNB. Hey, Mickey got his name mentioned. He feels good today over here. Hey, do you still see a super chat for Beefy Finance? Oh, yeah, I remember Beefy Finance. Yeah. I love Beefy, though. Beefy's been around a long time. I mean, Beefy produces a good yield. All right. Let's take a look at it here on Coin Market. Coin Market Cap Easy. I did see Beefy Finance. Thank you for reminding me. And look, Anchor Protocol still up 2%. It's the only thing besides a stable coin. And Pax G, which is a gold-backed stable coin. But Terra Luna, not bad. Solana still holding 85. Helium at 22. Nexo, right? FTT 39. FTT barely moved from 40. Barely moved. Clayton, that's another chain you want to get into. Clayton, I think it's going to have some long-term success, Clayton. They keep moving up. And Bora is on the move, too. Let's take a look at Beefy. Beefy Finance, baby. I like Beefy Finance a lot. It's $2,000 a coin, holding its level. I don't know about trading Beefy Finance, but I like the actual experience at Beefy. They're very similar to Cake. They came out around when Cake came out, and they've been a good yield. Oh, my head was cut off. They've been a good yield return for a long time. They've been safe. They haven't rug pulled. They've been well audited. They keep a Momo amount of money inside of their TVL. They're doing very well. Beefy Finance is amazing. So look, while they ripped today from 1,800 all the way up. Wow, so they had a nice pump. Everything double bottom. Everything made this double bottom pump. You seen it? Almost everything just boom, 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 boom. That was the play today. The 7 a.m., they opened the markets and boom. His channel, his show, allowed to feel how he feels. No puppet strings on this channel. We're free to feel and project the energy we want reciprocated. Sweet double bottom. Best education on crypto ever. What's your play for the day? Neil Johnson. My play for the day will be revealed to the trading group today. It won't be revealed out now. How about that? Join the trading group to find out the play of the day. Shiba Inu, please, Sam. I see a cup and handle on the 15-minute. Oh, and you know who like that? My man, D. Kennedy. I know you're out there, D. Kennedy. Shout out to Cocoa Beach, my dude. Love you, man. I still appreciate what you do. I hope you think about what I said anytime, Mickey. Love you, Mickey. Don't worry about it. It's not that serious. Take a deep breath. You'll be all right. We'll make it through. We'll all make it through together. Everything's going to be all right. I probably didn't see everything you said because I couldn't read every comment. I'm just being man, I like to mess around. That's all. I like to mess around. Over here. I like to have fun with the fun, if you know what I'm saying over here, huh? I like to have a little fun with the fun, huh? Friends don't let friends become friends, if you get me, if you get my drift. Hey. Friends don't let friends become friends. What do you mean over here? All right, so they spread the buy orders out. Let's take a look at Bookmap. What have they done? What have they been doing? It's interesting. They wanted it lower. They wanted 34,250. They wanted 34,000. This guy got scared. Remember, he had 500 Bitcoins down at 30K? He split them all now. He split them, 34, 32. He doesn't know where it's going to go. So he's just layering. He thinks 34 may be the bottom. He thinks 33 may be the bottom. But he's trying to catch as much as he can. He put liquidity down at 29, too. 110. Oh, no, there's still 600 Bitcoins at 30K. 600 Bitcoins now. 100 here, 100 there. There's about 1,000 Bitcoins in this area. The market makers want to bring the price back to the lower lows down here. Oh, wow. A $20,000 buy down there now. And that's really, there's really no other liquidity. Some guys down at 15K and 12K. Hail Marion. Hey, you never know. You never know. There's to be amazing buys for Bitcoin. You'd be immediately up probably the second those snatch up. Again, not a financial advisor. This is Bookmap. I have a link in the description to Bookmap. Check it out. Use Bookmap to your advantage. It's an amazing place to learn about how the market maker gets in and out of the trades, where he puts his liquidity and why. Sometimes they even use it just to spoof, meaning they're putting it there, they're going to take it away. If you see spoofing, then one day you can actually kind of get privy to spoofing as well. It's illegal, but it gets done all the time here in crypto. Okay. Well, highly likely we make this flag. Everything's going to follow Bitcoin. This 36K region is a big deal. We're going to watch it closely. I got a flag drawn here. We couldn't, it seems we may not be able to hold 36,000. It looks like we may get rejected based on the 1 hour and come back down into this pattern. So watch it closely. But right now, we could even be doing this. I think this is what we're doing. Let me delete. Actually, I'm going to go to yeah. I got a new keyboard. I absolutely love it. It's great. No more wireless issues. No more, why is it not happening? That's not going to happen anymore. So here, we're in the rising wedge here, about to get rejected. That's what we're in right now, actually. There we are. And we're going to come back down to the bottom of the pattern. Retest 35,006. That's really going to be our line. We break that. This is going to break back down to 34,000. So, yeah. Overbought. Highly likely we're going to come down and get a bearish cross right now and start to move. Okay. That's just what I see happening. And then hopefully we can get above and then break out parabolically. Rising wedges break out. 68% of the time they break down though. So we'll be watching this for a break to the downside. All right. And again, you don't have to make a move today. Today's a day where I watch the market too. Like huge explosion. The pump happened today. Now we have to watch the 1 hour find its way. Thank God the 4 hour is extremely beat down. The daily, the bigger time frames now are very, very oversold. We know that for sure. We'll watch the Dow. We want to see where it closes. If it can close with a $400 loss, that's going to be a little positive motion for Bitcoin and the rest. Also, the Dow is oversold on every single time frame. It's looking for a big reversal back to the upside at 1.2. So we shall see. We shall see how this war plays out. We shall see how the pain plays out. Take a deep breath, relax. Remember, this is what they don't feel, what they want you to feel. All right? Shiba Inu, please, on the cup and handle on the 15-minute. Let's take a look at Shiba Inu. Our baby Shib. A little bit of Shiba. And I'll look at the Binance because it has a lot. That's basically where you have like the most info here. So he's looking at the 15-minute. Slight cup and handy. I see what you're saying. I don't know if I call it the cup and handy yet. Like I'm showing you, it's kind of in this pattern here. It's in this channel. Looks like it's channeling back down. That will make a cup and handle. I'm with you. Sammy cup and handy right there. That will make a cup and handle. We will start to see the cup and handle forming. And by golly gee, oh my. Yes and yes and yes, we should see the drop down here on the handle to the downside as the 15-minute is resetting and the 1 hour is resetting. Okay? And we could get the bounce. This is something to look at here for SHIB. Can SHIB get down, and then get back up to the upside. Oh, man, this is possible. I see what you're putting down. Thank you, Jedi M. If that's how, right? Jedim M with a little M. For the $2 super chat. Much respect to you and yours. Can we look at Dome, please? Got beaten down hard. I don't know if it can recover. Really, Dome got beat to the ground, man. That's sad. Dome was doing well, too. They took these markets to the ground. Easy. Dome. Everdome, kid. Everdome. A little bit of Everdome over here, eh? Can we look at Dome, please? From Siraj Haj Ali. And salam alaikum, Siraj Haj. You know, I don't know if it can recover. I mean, we got into Dome down there. It would pump. It's back down into the sweet spot. But again, if you take everything away and you want to just look, it's at beautiful resistance right now. The market's overbeat down. It didn't make it all the way to the ground. It's not at the bottom. It's actually still up from its positional strength when it started. And it's in a falling wedge. With a 68% chance to break to the upside. It fell out of the wedge, in my humble opinion, and fell back up into the wedge. So where can this go? It could break on out with the rest of the market to the upside. If you can get through the fear and you believe in the project, this thing could move. Dome is on my radar. I like Dome a lot, and I think Dome could do some damage. Send a super chat. Come on, peeps. Lifer needs some chatter money. I need to eat today, everyone. How am I supposed to eat if you can't send me super chats? Like, how am I supposed to eat food? All right? How am I supposed to eat, everyone? Seriously. Y'all think I'll pass on Beefy and keep one ETH in my ETH bag? Yeah, I think I'll pass on Beefy. Well, let's take a look on Beefy Finance. I like the coin. I love the site, Dave. I love the site. Beefy does a lot. It's a multi-chain yield optimizer. I mean, you gotta love Beefy Finance. It's a good spot for DeFi. They've done a very good job, and they've kept it up. A little update on Marshall Rogan Inu chart. Thanks. I actually was up yesterday. You funny guy, you giving us that funny coin. I got to give it to you, man. But Beefy, look, right here you can make 56.6% on AVAX USDT LP. Okay, static BUSD LP right here, right? 2.3K% on charge BUSD LP. That's a huge gain right there. 1 million TVL. Phantom USDT on 50% on your Phantom USDT liquidity. Cake BNB 39%. Not bad. I mean, there's a lot. Look, 9.5 thousand%. That's crazy. 9,500% on Dibs BNB. 9,000% on D-Share BNB. I mean, wow. I mean, there's not a lot of liquidity in there too. Look, only 400,000, 258,000. The lower the liquidity, the higher the percent gains usually, right? High risk, high reward though, I get it. But wow, I mean, Beefy. And Beefy's been strong, right? And that's why I believe the coin itself is doing well, because the site has been up for a while. Where's the boost, man? Can I get a boost? Wow, Cake, 314% boost by partner. Boost your yield by staking Moo tokens at the Launchpad. Claim your earned launch pool tokens. Stake in our vaults and receive Moo tokens. Boost your yield by staking the Moo tokens at the Launchpad. Earn BNB and stake. Wow, that's pretty cool. More Thenu can count. You're done at J Constant. You guys are funny, man. He acts like we trade those coins all day long. Dude, I put like 100 or 200 bucks in a tiny coin and see what it will do. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's like, you guys will be so wrecked. He acts like he thinks we sit here and trade poo coins all day long. Come on, man. Watch the stream for more than an hour and get to know what we do here. Become a crypto lifer. Don't just become a crypto hater. You know what I'm saying? Become a crypto lifer, man. Choose love, not hate. You know what I'm saying? You'll be all right. You'll be all right, my man. You'll get there. You'll get there. Okay, so Volt Inu. No, that wasn't Volt Inu. You wanted me to look at Morgan. And again, I think yesterday I thought Morgan Inu was a joke, and I thought the same thing he thought. I was like, yeah, people will get wrecked in these coins. 100%. Be careful. All right, I'm not promoting. I'm not saying, oh, buy these. These are great. We're just kind of looking at the landscape right now. What was this thing called? It was called like Rogan Inu, right? Yeah, that's what it was. Marshall Rogan, which I think is Joe Rogan's dog named Marshall. I could be completely wrong. I don't know enough about Joe Rogan to know if he has a dog named Marshall. I bet he does, though. on the Ethereum mainnet. Let's take a look at here on Dex Screener. I think the thing got rocked yesterday. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't touch a lot of these coins. They're sketch. I see all the requests for the bag holders. Wake up. LOL. Bye. Copyrighting that name. Yeah, that's his dog. It is. See, things are pretty simple to learn, right? This actually has been holding its own. It hasn't done much. Yesterday it just dumped a little bit. Funny. It could go up 229%, says this falling wedge to the upside. I'm not into it. I'm not endorsing it, and I'm not all about it. This is the X-rated part of the show. Moist Inu. Oh, my God. Rogan's the man. Just another Moon Boy channel. It's not a Moon Boy channel, man. I'll tell you right now, Christian, know what we do? I go over every single day. I go over Bitcoin. I go over the Dow Jones. I go over the dollar index. I go over total 3, which is the entire market cap excluding Ethereum and Bitcoin. This is all of altcoins. I go over total 2, which is the market cap of just all the altcoins excluding Bitcoin. And I also go over total, which is the entire market cap of all of cryptocurrency. On top of that, I go over gold, silver, the Dow Jones. We cover so much here on this channel, it's absolutely ridiculous. To call me a Moon Boy channel is absurd. I called a short at 69,000. I look at the market every day and I don't know where it's going to go. I never claim it's going up. I never claim it's going down. I just look at my oscillators and I make a call based on the probabilities of what they say. If the stochastics are low on the daily time frame, then I long the chart. If it's high, then I short the chart. I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance. This is not a Moon Boy channel by any means. I do believe in Bitcoin long term, and I buy Bitcoin over and over again. I DCA into it no matter what. I always keep a bag to DCA into Bitcoin. That's something that I do. All right. So just to make it very, very clear, this is not a Moon Boy channel by any means. Look, this is gold in the 15-minute. You can see gold hit a high of 1975, came back to 1972. Wow, gold's actually moving. Gold hasn't had this much volatility in a while. Gold looks to be breaking out on the 15-minute back to 1972. Yes, you go over everything and only try to find the bullish scenarios. No, I short. We short the market all the time. We've been shorting the market all the time. They hate us because they ain't us. Lifer, you've been killing it on BitBoys ATB. Love when you're on there, my man. Shout out to Diego Martinez. Thank you for saying that, man. Much respect to you and yours. Just like Zero, we got your Moon Boy right here. LOL. They hate us because they ain't us. Shout out to Jeff Brown. Gina. So does every other streamer, man, honestly, but no one reminds us every day. I'm out. Picture me rolling, man. So many haters today. You have to remember, too, there's a lot of people that got wrecked today, and they're upset, and they're sad, right? Moonboard channel, then how have we been shorting the market? Yeah. Wait. Let's show the short that I posted during my trading group yesterday. We didn't even get into that. We talked about it breaking out parabolic, right? Where was this short, actually? Let's see. Because it started here. Remember, we were talking in the trading group, right? And we were like this. And I was like, guys, this is, and it was breaking out. And I said, this will break out the length of the pole, right? And we should get up here. I said, and even Beats was asking during the stream, he's like, but I thought you said rising wedges break to the downside. And I said, they do. I said, but when they break out parabolic. When this broke out, it was telling us that Russia was going to say something, because it was showing you the huge short was about to pop for Bitcoin. And we were all over this. Like, we traded this, I'm just to be honest. So, like, I don't know how I could be a moon boy if I was shorting Bitcoin, I'm a long-term believer of Bitcoin for sure. I shouldn't even have to answer. I shouldn't even answer this nonsense. I should just keep doing what I'm doing, man. They get what they want when the trolls get even, like, somewhat sneezed on. You know what I'm saying? They want to get sneezed on. They're like, yo, they mentioned me on a live today. I harassed the guy, and he actually commented on my comment. The length of the pole, Inu. I'm 40% wrecked right now. Holy fans, man. My man. OG Cats has been around the blockchain a couple of times. I'm sorry that you're 40% wrecked, man. I'm not laughing at that. I'm just, the fact that you're able to say it and just be like, dude, it's all good, Yeah. We got to stay positive. People always look for opportunities to be offended. Let's settle this. Join the world room and show us your charts and talk no show, we show, and prove on this channel. They will test. Do you trade harmonics? I mean, a little bit. I found that I don't add a lot more. Notice they stopped hating when they were outed. Gina, you're so funny. Dirty-minded Gina to keep the mood light. Creb Park, OG calls. It's other people's money. It's other people's money. You're funny, man. They ask, they receive. LOL. Yo, man, BitBoy asked me how to become a lifer. Oh, come on. Nah. Don't be afraid, guys. Don't hate them. Man, I love those guys. I don't want to hate at all. No hate on them. And then some of them people watch our stream, so be careful. I'll come back. Maybe take months, though. It'll come back. Might take months, though. No idea what you're referring to. Haters become even greater lovers. It's funny, right? I've seen that. But I've also seen great lovers become the greatest haters. It goes the same way. People that have loved me the most have become the biggest haters. It's so weird. You know? Like when someone starts getting like obsessive compulsive, you know, like kind of feeling creepy, you know? It's happened. Trust me. People get creepy. Litecoin below $100. Oh my God. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anyone who asked for a super chat or go over anything before I get out of here for the day. NFT holding is private information. We make money here. Simple. Hustle until your haters ask if you're hiring. Right? I'm a people lover. I love that. Hustle till the haters ask if you're hiring. That's really what it is, too. Any of the big crew here, we're glad to have you. Thank you, Gregory. I appreciate you saying that. Yeah, if there's anyone out here in the Bit Squad, we love you. 12,500 users. It's not. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Rodney said he has a full-size Sam poster in his room. NFA. Yeah. Well, I have a full-size Rodney poster in my room, so that makes sense then. The bromance continues. Someone give me a job, Rodney. I need a job. Hey, fly down to Florida. He'll find something for you. He runs the entire state. Zelda Inu. Did we do Zelda? No. Let's take a look at Zelda Inu. Appreciate you saying that. And again, I mean, you know, we can all sit here and cry, or we can just pick up our bootstraps and keep it moving, right? No matter what, I can't control exactly. No one can control the entire market, right? No one can control where these things are going to go. I mean, Xenu, Zombie Inu. Look, Zombie Inu. That might be a nice one. Let me go to Zelda Inu here and find the right contract address. Do this, guys. Make sure you're going to, you know, Coin Market Pro or somewhere where it makes sense. Zelda Inu. Let's take a look here. At Zelda Inu. Hot Rod with the Hulk bod. Holy, no doubt you want to work for the country, for the county. Yo, he's got you, man. I'm telling you, man. He'll give you a good one, too. You'll get a good job, man. Good job. So, look, this is a rising wedge. You got to show up on time. The one time you're late, you're out. You're out with Rodney's crew. You can never be late. You have to be there every time. Look, that's a bearish retest. It fell out, tried to get back in, and it dumps out for Zelda Inu. Okay? All right? So you have to remember, you know, bearish retest of the rising wedge to the downside. That was your measured move about there. Actually went a little lower. It has support down here, and it seems to have found support right here for Zelda Inu. All right? Now what you want to do is see that you're in this falling wedge. And now this is your next. Can you break out? Measured move would be kind of linked to this pole. And the Zelda Inu could continue to the upside. Am I in it? No, I'm over it. We traded it a while back and we moved on. This is why we tethered it up when we heard about the ish starting. Lost nothing overnight. There you go. I'm never on time. I'm always early. I love it. I love it. I love it. Great answer. Great answer. I'll take it. I'll take what I can get. If you live in Florida, then head on to Pinellas. He'll hook you up. NIV coin, NIF coin is jumping. Haven't been late to work since 2008. I was a little late today. I was like 5 minutes late to the live stream today. Happened. You know, getting everything ready for the stream and just getting it moving. Dear Lord. Philippe, what do you mean? When you just write Dear Lord, I told BitBoy He has to do the trouble shovel to become a lifer. He's thinking about it. You guys are funny, man. Is it a good time to buy Bitcoin? You do whatever makes you happy, man. I did. I can't tell you what to do, though. I bought Bitcoin, but you can do whatever makes you happy. You can do whatever you want. Yeah. Phantom, we went over Phantom. YouTube lives are serious technical analysis of their own. If you're early, you're on time. If you're on time, you're late. I love you, man. And short on Phantom at 166. I'm short at Phantom at 166. I used to do Ren Man live every day. Gold dumped. Nothing but love for the Bit Squad. Ooh, I like that. That's what I want to see. Nice. Hello, everyone. Holy fans, are you also in OG Cats, bro? Oh, Creb Park OG Cats, man. My man, he loves them OG Cats. Have you heard about Midas? You mean the Ada Squad? No, thank you. I spent 11 years in corporate litigation. Ooh, how old are you, Holy fans? Have we met? What do you think is the Bitcoin bottom? I don't know. I don't think. Yeah, I have no clue. I don't know where the bottom could be. Lifer, baby. Shout out to CalXNG. Bitboy did say he really liked you, Lifer. I put in the 99 group and tagged you. I can find the time and let you know if you want. Yeah, I want to see the time, man. Find the time. Find the time and post the link. And yeah, if you can. I want to see that. If it ain't a secret network NFT, I'm not into it. Wow, I like that. 36. Wow, you're young for all that litigation. Jesus. Have you met Crypto Face in around the block? Did you trash talk or did you bromance? No, I never met Crypto Face yet. Never. Now I'm here in Miami and LA. Now I'm here. Up the road in Tampa. Oh, you're in Tampa, so he will hook you up with a job, man. Go get a job, man. Go get a job, man. He'll hook you up. I'm serious, man. Go get yourself a job through the channel. Amazing, right? Rodney Robinson's the mayor of Pinellas, man. I'm just messing around. Invasion News didn't test 33K. We already hit bottom. It's up from here. Slowly. Pick your spots. So Baller University, gold making a cup and handle from 2011 to today. And it's textbook. Yep. As I said before, man, that's a long cup and handle. 10-year cup and handle. 2008, really. I'm going to track Rod Bod down. He's there for you, man. Tampa isn't that far at all, man. He's got you, baby. He's got you. He's got you. Just don't get on his bad side, all right? He's got mitts. I would be awesome if you guys do a trading challenge live. Maybe add camera foos in the mix. That would be epic. I just got house over here. Cup those handles. Wow. Amazing. Amazing. All right, everyone. I'm out of here for the day. You guys did an amazing job of keeping me in a good mood. You thought I put you in a good mood. You put me in a good mood. We all should be freaking out and panic selling right now, but instead we're all just chilling, relaxing, realizing that it is what it is and life is what it's going on. Now, as we said before, so look, this fell out of the pattern. It's trying to get back in now. Short's pumping a little bit. Suggested that the short would pump a little bit here. So, yikes, but that's what you're looking at. All right. Pushing up on the 15-minute and the 1 hour, right? Yeah, I mean, those are entries for a short every time when the 1 hour wants to pump, and the 15-minute. You do get some rejection here. Maybe you only get up here. But again, if I had to place anything, I would short the market right now. I technically don't want to open a trade at the moment. I got so much to do during the day. I don't know if I'm going to open up a trade today. I don't trade every single day. I trade about 5 to 7 days a week, depending. But sometimes I take a couple days off. I'm always in a trade at one point. Like, I've been in a trade in Phantom since June, but I'm always in a big trade. But again, I'm not always swing trading my USTD bag. Like right now, I don't know if I'm going to swing trade this just because, like, I don't know. There's a lot of ups and down signals. What I really want to do is I want to long Bitcoin when the 1 hour comes on down. So like shorting may be a great move today, and you probably would get some moves on the short, and I'll look into it for my group. But I'm going to look at Bitcoin, and what I'm doing is I'm focused on what Bitcoin's doing here. I'm watching this 1 hour come on down, and I want to see what levels it hits. So far, we did get rejected by 36K. We knew that was going to happen. I kind of called it out. we didn't get high enough above it when the 4 hour curled down on us. So let's see. Let's see if we can save this level here at 35.7, or are we coming back down to 35.286, or are we coming back down to 34,854. So those are the levels to watch. Once we break one, we'll look for the next one. Once we break that one, we'll look. This is a bit of a rising wedge like we showed you before on the 1 hour time frame, and a rising wedge should break to the downside 68% of the time to the measured move. So, you know, the probability, I know nothing, but the probability says that we will break down and double bottom at 34,300. Okay. Short the 1 hour to the downside, right? Which would mean shorting it. Bitcoin 3S on KuCoin, which is a beautiful 3x short. Does look like it's the play right now. Actually, if I just look at it on the 1 hour, I mean, this is what we're seeing. And this is the measured move. This is technically the trade right here. We may just hit resistance and not go up anymore. I can be above double support and still make it a 3-to-1 risk-reward ratio. This ain't bad. You know, highly likely this will play out. We look at the 15-minute. It is pointing out once that breaches, you're gone. Look at the 7-minute for entry. 7 minutes a little high, though. Yikes, you know. This is the highest probability, but at the same time, it's high risk trading today. There's a lot of mixed signals going on, you know. I don't like to trade into the feeling. I like to wait. NF Dow tries to raise $4 billion to buy the Denver Broncos. Wow, that's crazy. Look at this. The Adams guys were pumped out of the floor yesterday. Look, NFT Dow tries to raise $4 billion to buy the Denver Broncos. That'd be crazy. That'd be pretty sick. You're the man, Sam. Appreciate you. The 21 crossing the 200 really is the signal of getting out of the trade before the 50. Yeah, definitely. Even before. Because when the 21, then the 50's probably coming. You know? I've been paying attention since you mentioned that. I appreciate you saying that, man. I'm betting in Mary Gina just for this channel. More her and in everything. LOL. Good for you, man. Good for you. I remember when I was 36. What, back in 1964? Aha! Ha ha! Ha ha ha! Ha ha! I love you, man. I'm sorry. I want you to put me in a headlock one day and just kind of grind my head down, you know? Oh, Rodney. I love you, man. I love you, man. You're funny, dude. Move her in. Gina, when you coming to Boston? Was AFK. Scrolls up. You guys are funny. How long can this... Remember the stream? When am I going to do the 24-hour stream? I'm going to stream from 9 p.m. to 9 p.m. I'm going to do an entire 24-hour stream one day. I'm going to do it like within the next 6 months. I'm going to do an entire daily stream. I'm never going to leave the stream. It's going to be... It's going to be on all day. You guys are going to go out, do something, come back. I'm going to be still streaming. I'm going to be like, I'm going to have some water, some food. I'm going to have like a little pee bucket underneath me, and I'm just going to stream for 24 hours. Just bought more Bitcoin for the HODL bag. Am I insane? No, you're doing the... I mean, I can't tell you what to do. You're doing what makes you happy, man. Buying Bitcoin makes me happy. So, hey, if it made you happy, then you did the right thing. All right? I'm there for the 24-hour stream. She's coming to my house first. You break 400 likes for sure when that happens. LOL. We broke 400 likes so many times in the live stream. Like, so many times. Trust me. We broke it, like, numerous times. Like, last week we broke 400. One day we broke it. I didn't even mention likes. It just was like, it was an out-of-control stream, and we just nailed it. I think we could break 400 today. Look, because we got more people on the stream than you realize. Look, we can break it. Everyone, let's break 400 right now, and I'll stream for 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes for me to break 400. We'll talk about some other stuff. I'll give you guys... No, we'll break down some gems. We'll talk about some gem work here. Am I going to enter this trade right now? It looks scrumptious. The 1 hour suggests that I will get the move to the upside. If I bought the 1 hour every time, it says I would win. All right? I'm going to short it. I'm just going to short it for a smaller amount of money than I normally short. All right? How's that? The 1 hour does suggest it's time to short. 7 minute could throw us off, though. Yesterday I traded the 7 minute, and it was tough. Like, it was hard. Meaning, when the 7 minute got high, it did throw the trade off. Like, I was back testing this yesterday. I was like, well, 7 minutes cooked. You know, I've seen it flare out, but like for the most part, downtrend. Right. Also, I showed you the 4 hour is horrible on this. So even if we get a little pump, it's just not. It's not. I think it's just going to continue to oscillate down. It looks like it could get it, but it may not. See, there's some mixed signals in the short, and that comes from years of trading. You can't just like pull that out your, you know what, and just know exactly what that comes from years of trading. That's why it makes me like a little weary to short the market right now, you know. But then again, the 1 hour is like, well, every time I'm low, man, you get a little bit of a pump day. But again, we could be like this one here, this low, where we just kind of just blah, 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 blah. So just remind you of that. Okay. This is some bearish divvy too, in a way. Look. This is bearish divergence right here. Look. Swing up to swing up, and you got swing down. I mean, that's kind of dumb. Tells you you're better off long in Bitcoin. Look, BTC3L on the 4 hour. So I'd rather take the bigger trade here, which is the long for Bitcoin on the divergence. Look, we got swing down to swing down. We got swing up to swing up on the RSI. Almost flat. Who would have thought I would become an obsessive, compulsive technical analyst? Like, God, you know, if you told me 7 years ago I would be on a live stream getting, just doing my thing, I never would have believed you. I would have been like, really? Really? Doing TA? I wanted to be a rapper. You know, it's funny, right? I'm on Spotify, for Christ's sakes. So this is the trade that I'm trying to get into, right? And we see resistance here. We're going to have to get above this. Some people, too, you don't even have to take the trade. Like, this is the key. You wait for this to come up and breach, and then you take the next trade right there. Because that will give you far more support. Like, we could still get rejected up there. We're holding this giant double bottom at this point. I mean, right here, look. We definitely double bottom here at about 34,000, right? So this is a long for Bitcoin, right? So what I do is I'm waiting for this 1 hour to cook down. I put an alert here. When that comes down, I'm opening up a long. So instead of trying to short the market right now, I'd rather prepare for my long, okay? Get myself mentally ready for the trade I want to take place in about 8 hours from now, okay? So that's my plan. That is my idea for the day, all right? Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you. 391, 9 more people to get the likes up to 400. I know we can do it. I got so much faith in you. I'm just going to keep grinding. 7 more people to get the likes up to 300 to 400. Who wants to be the 400th person? I mean, we got it. We got it. Trav knows things. Don't forget to like, guys. Thank you, Brody. Appreciate you, man. Produce the beats. Thanks for the stream, lifer. Anytime, brother. Same with Sand. Yeah, during the live stream, they asked Sam if Bitcoin would be under 33K by the end of the week. I thought it was a very tricky question. I mean, I said that there was a 70 to 80% chance that we were going to go to 34, 30K. And they were all trying to say that we were going to pump and everything was great. And I was like, everything is not great. It don't look good. You know, I said my analysis suggests we are going to go down a little bit before we go up. 395 likes. 5 more likes to close it out. 5 more likes to close it on out. I know we can do it, baby. I know we can do it. 3 more likes to hit 400, baby. I know we can do it. Did I hit the like? Sometimes I don't hit the like. Let me find it. Sometimes my like, I can like the stream myself. All right. I can throw a like on that. Oh, we did them. We did them. We did them. 401, 402. I love you all. Thank you so much for coming on in. And look, if you want the dislikes back, which I found a way to get them, you actually just have to add there's like a dislike thing up here. It's an extension. It's a Chrome extension, browser extension. All right, everyone, thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you, my friends, are already doing the right thing. Thank you so much for jumping on in. We're going to go through these markets one day at a time. We're going to do it together as a team. We're going to make it through. Shout out to all the super chats. Shout out to all the love. Shout out to all the comments. Shout out to all the people that showed up. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Friday. Friday's going to be fun. We're going to make it through these tough times no matter what. Have faith, my friends. Have faith. Take deep breaths. We're going to make it through. We're going to make it through. I love you all. Be safe. Have a great day. Thank you so much. Words cannot express my gratitude for each and every one of you showing up every day and giving me the support that you do, joining the Patreon, signing up to the courses. Again, I do have a course on Saturday, a beginner's course, something I need to make. It's not Tuesday 3 to 5, but it will be. It is a 2-hour beginner's course from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Jump on into that if you can. It's only one Saturday a month, so this will be the Saturday course. On Saturday, jump on into the beginner's course. I'll teach you all the stuff that I'm talking about: support and resistance, Fibonacci, MACD, RSI, stochastics RSI, proper risk management, as well as a 9-point checklist inside of a PowerPoint you will be given, and 2 cheat sheets that you should print out on your desk to get you going. So if that doesn't get you excited, if you're ready to go, jump on in. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. Also, go to my website. Check out my website at cryptolifer.io. I don't talk about the website at all because it's so new. I just forget I even have one. Beautiful site, cryptolifer.io. Check it out. There's awesome tools. Send your friends there. Download our free crypto trading cheat sheet. This is for free. So if you want to just get started, give us your email. You get this amazing cheat sheet. This really puts you in the driver's seat and gets you going. Like, these are my own little kind of things that I've put out. These are things that help you get through cryptocurrency. This cheat sheet's amazing. If you hit here, give us your email address. You'll be able to download this cheat sheet, and it'll get you started. You can kind of just see what we do here at the Crypto Lifer Trading Group and more. So just get your feet wet and get started. We're here for you. We got so much resources, and I'm here every single day. I'm not taking a day off. I love you all. Have a great day. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next live stream tomorrow, Friday. Peace. Be safe. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. You know what I'm saying?